In this video, I'm going to teach you how to sing your favorite riffs and runs. So let's sing something. La la la. I don't know about you, but I feel pretty cool when I'm like doing my little riffs at the end of a song or even at the end of a sentence or a phrase. I just feel cool. I just feel like all fancy and neat. So I understand the need to want to know how to do this. So I'm gonna break it down in 3 steps. And yeah, cool. Let's get started. Step number 1, slow it down. So your vocal cords are a form of soft tissue and they're controlled by 2 muscles. And have you ever heard of the term muscle memory? Every time that you do something over and over and over again, the muscles are going to grow and adapt to make that movement smoother and easier to do. It's kind of like when you're learning a new dance move, and at first when you're doing it, it just feels very like animatronic and it doesn't feel quite right. And then you do it again and again, and over time it becomes smooth and easier, and then it's like you got your groove going and you're totally cool. I feel really old saying groove and cool. Whatever people. It's the same thing with your vocal cords. If you slow down the riff and the run, then your muscles have time to adjust to doing it correctly. I'm talking crazy slow. Over and over. Then once you get that down, then you can speed it up a little bit, then speed it up a little bit. If you start to mess up, you gotta slow it back down again. Train, and eventually you'll be doing all your riffs and runs like no problem. Number 2, common patterns. You'll find that a lot of singers sing the exact same riffs, or at least very similar riffs, over and over and over again. If you break down one of them, slow it down, break it down, and learn it, most likely it'll come up again in another song, and then it'll come up again. And you'll get better and better at it to the point where you're going to be singing all the riffs, no issues whatsoever. Now, a really common riff is actually a 3-2-1. So if we're looking at the scale, and we're going on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. That's a very common riff. Ah, ah, 3, 3, 2, 1. So that little riff there is very, very common within any singer's repertoire. I think the word is repertoire. You're gonna hear a lot, so you might as well learn it. 3, 2, 1, which is also 3 blind mice. I think that just dated me even more. You're probably like, what song is 3 blind mice? Number 3, staccato la-las. I just like the sound of that, staccato la-las. I want you to take the riff that you're trying to learn and I want you to la-la every single note. So if we're just doing a simple riff, like a 3-2-1, we're gonna do a la-la-la, la, la, la. No matter what the riff is, how crazy complicated, all over the place it is, you're gonna break it down into separate, single la-las. Then eventually open up on that ah and allow the vowel to come through. You'll find that one vowel may be easier than the other vowel. I know for me, I do better at riffs with an E vowel than I do with an ah vowel. Once you find that vowel that works for you, practice it in that vowel and then switch it over to the vowel that the singer is doing that you want to mimic. Go ahead and click here for all my tips, tricks, and vocal hacks. If you're new to singing, you want to improve your voice fast, then you're going to click on this playlist here because I'm going to just for you. And come on over to my Facebook group. The link is down below. I don't know why I suddenly have a country accent. I will see you in the next song. La la la.